always look at stuff so negatively?
Even when I look at them positively, they always happen bad, so what's the use?
But how'd she get a high-profile lawyer like you to represent her?
But it looks like she has friends in high places.
I already lost your grandfather, your father, and your auntie to these goddamn streets.
Oh my God, Jordan, my mother said you would be a death of me.
Maybe you need to get out of Detroit too, Mel.
I think I'm gonna go to New York.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I'm gonna find you, Jordan, and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Sir, you can't go back.
Get the fuck out the way.
Hype girl by day and a stripper by night. Jordan, that sounds like my dream life.
You're a princess?
You got a problem with that?
Sir! You actually get your hands off the lady, man! Where you see a lady? She ain't nothing but a stripper!
Let's go now. They on some bull up in here.
Let's fucking go. I'm sick of you. I'm the star. You just the hype girl.
You have to make a choice. Either you're gonna make her proud forever, or you're gonna break her heart.
I thought you liked me.
I do, but it's complicated.
Complicated is the story of my life.
I just came to meet his new project. You do know that's what you are, right?
Well, if that's what it takes to be in his life, then that's what I'll be.
What about this option? Go to LA, pursue your dreams.
Beautiful Noise may debut at #1 tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know fairy tales were an option here.
The only difference between a fairy tale and reality is simply believing that it's possible.
They are going to railroad that poor girl if nobody helps her.
Tempo! It's fine.
Princess. Welcome to the show, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. We can start at 10 o'clock today, only because we had to wait for Sonya Uber helicopter to land, and my man, my bro Joe, he had to go ahead and fix the antennas on top of the building because some aliens hit it with a spaceship. Y'all already know what time it is. This is Girth, goddammit. So listen. This is Real Men Talk on the Real Man Show with a twist of lime. The twist of lime is always the women because they be sour.
Damn.
Or bitter, same thing. I did not know all bad, but not all bad. You can hit #1 for her. She can talk. She got a voice and reason. Black women lives matter. So shout out to. I'm tripping.
I said this morning.
Yeah, I know you fucked up. So in case I want to let y'all know, all the grandmothers. If y'all got any grandmothers up and y'all watching y'all son's kids because he out messing around with Rachel, take your punk ass to bed. This is Girth. Check us out right now.
Rachel.
Rachel, you know, because it's always that hoe.
Can't be Keisha.
Rachel always the hoe, though.
I ain't never knew no Rachel.
Yeah, nobody knows a Rachel as a whole.
Rachel is Keisha's sister, and she's
auntie.
the hoe.
And you know who the hoes be? No, no disrespect, dog, but Siobhan's.
No, the Siobhan's be some hoes. Yeah. The woman that Martin Luther King cheated with, her name was Siobhan, and she was a woke hoe. So all lives matter.
Shout out to
all woke hoes. Shout out to all woke hoes. The video y'all watched, the trailer was none other than Beautiful Noise. It debuts next week, May 13th at the Bel Air. Y'all gotta go check it out. Get your tickets. In a minute, we got almost 3 cast. We got 2 cast members. I like getting them goddamn streets. I like that line she
Shut
said.
up.
And she lifted up on the side. I'm tired of goddamn streets like she was constipated, but it was good. She did a good job in them goddamn streets.
Shut up.
So that was none other than Sonia Purdy. Listen, y'all, Loose Cannon, Melody, they did their damn thing. And I was I wasn't really surprised at anything that Luce do. I'm really not surprised at that young man. He's a phenomenal. He just be phenomenal all the time. I think because the boy got some good damn genes. I mean, his mama, his daddy, his uncle, his goddaddy, all of them motherfuckers just.
Oh shit! Quiet on the set.
I said quiet on the goddamn set. What's happening? Nothing happening.
Where's it? Evan Williams.
We not live.
I don't see it.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it. We just keep going for right now. Listen, so tonight, we got the cast and the director. All the way, you can bring him in. You ready to bring him in? The director, all the way from motherfucking California. Hey, did I say that right? California. California. None other than Mr. Sterling. Sterling, what's happening, brother? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what he do. There
Boy,
you go.
you still ain't got no sense, bro.
Oh no, I don't got one sense at all. And you still dark skinned. That's good, Sterling, to know that you're dark.
Hey, it's a lot of sun out here in Cali.
Yeah, black men is doing good. Ever since Wesley Snipes dicked that girl down in Jungle Fever, black people has came up in real life. I know this ain't no. I hope so. You ain't telling your church friends.
I was gonna say you should never told the homie though.
You ain't telling no church friends.
I told the bishop, yes.
Oh, well, he need to bitch up.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Where the fucking Captain Morgan at?
I mean, I'm sorry, right here in my cup.
In his cup.
And so Sonya, you did a good job. And when I seen you act, I ain't bust out laughing because I thought it was funny. But when you like, in them goddamn streets, you sound like Martin Luther King a little bit. Like
I tapped into that a little
Definitely
bit.
sound like somebody's grandma.
She right there. Thank you, Joe. Because
I was gonna say like all that
like she need to be disrespected.
Right, disrespected.
That's disrespectful.
You know what? We were aiming for that. We all know we got a grandma. When they trying to get a point across, they get over dramatic.
Right.
Sure.
Well, you picked the right one, Sterling, to get over dramatic. Sonya is very good at that.
Right, exact. Shots fired.
And I'm sorry, in case y'all don't know, my name is Miles Dixon, MDixon313 on Instagram. We got the only one and only, the bigger homie to me, Mr. Q. Goddamn Lewis is in the building.
What up? You already know what it is. Your boy Q Lewis holding it down live
from the 48205. Red Zone, bitch, gang. And my man all the way from Brooklyn. New York, yo, son, I'm telling you, B, it's like that. Hops, introduce
straight
yourself.
like that,
straight like that, yo.
Rodimus, aka Rock, you heard?
Right, Rodimus.
Entertainment and all that good.
Yeah, Hennessy is bottomless. Rodimus.
Beautiful noise.
That was him who said beautiful noise.
Yes.
That was funny as hell, right?
Confirmation King, you heard?
Okay, right. Word is born, yo.
Yeah, I mean.
Nah, me.
Hey, Mr. California, how was it how long did it take to shoot this movie, and how was it when you were shooting?
First of all, we set out to do something that was historical. We said we were gonna, in 7 days, 7.5 days, we were gonna shoot a feature film. No one has ever done that. I work for some of the biggest companies in America, film-wise, Paramount, Sony, CBS. This was unheard of. So when you ask how it was a tight schedule, but we had a great team. You know what I mean? When you got me, Glenn, and Rock.
Talk to them, black man.
Everybody, made sure everybody was where they need to be.
And that's dope as hell.
Glenn, they flew an entire crew out here from all over. Like some people came from the D, some came from New York. Some Vegas, I think somebody came from Atlanta, but it was so well organized to where everybody knew what they had to do and what we need to do. We put in a lot of hours, but when we put in those hours, you knew it was some East Coast and some Detroit people, because we weren't people that was crying. We worked and got that shit done.
Right. Y'all, when working with us, we got to have an FDK attitude. Y'all already know what that is, right? You have a fuck them kids type of attitude. Fuck that cool, all that. You just got to go for it.
All right, so real quick, I just want to piggyback on that. Like, just to give people a perspective of like the work y'all put in. You said you shot it in 7 days. What would the normal feature film length look like, as far as like in comparison to you shooting it in 7 days and like what somebody else was shooting in? 2.5 months. Damn.
Yeah.
2.5 to 3 months.
7 days.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well. Here's the thing, and this is a unique thing. This is what I love about independent films, right? Mm-hmm. Independent films are you really using creativity to bypass other means.
That's kind of what you was talking about the other day.
Yeah, it's like we don't have the budgets to where we have to burn and waste time.
Right.
We don't have to waste time on our sets. We don't have to make sure somebody get 30 or 40 hours in, make sure union requirements are met. We don't need to have a whole block full of lights out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't that right, Sterling?
Yeah, that's true. But I'm going to tell you what I did. But the other thing is time for the actors, so they're not rushed.
Right.
That's what you lose on an indie production as a director and an actor, because if you did need some more takes, or you do need more money for a bigger location or a grander location, or some experimental shots, that's what you lose more than anything. You can't experiment as much. You have everything has to be like, okay, we got to get this. You know what I mean? When I'm on sets at Paramount, they might for 4 hours experiment with one damn shot.
Wow. They can fuck over shit. Sterling, I'm noticing you losing your hair up top like me. I like to appreciate it. Welcome to
no, bro. Hey, the camera must be wrong, dog. Look at that. Hey, I ain't missing nothing, bro. Look at that. Okay. Hey, look at that. That look good. I ain't missing nothing, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say this. You ain't winning, but you damn sure thinning.
I want to say that I do appreciate with this film, we did a lot of prep work, though. Okay. So before the getting to the set, we made sure that we had the relevant conversations, the rehearsals, and all of that kind of stuff. We made sure that we had a communication team so that you knew what was what, when it was, how it was, and there was no misunderstanding. So when you got on set, you knew you had to work.
Okay. Thank you, Sonya.
You're welcome.
Hey, Sterling, you see how that black woman just took charge like she was Coretta?
Because y'all all got cups. Why I don't have a cup? What is that?
Because we don't
you didn't bring me.
We don't got no more date rape left.
We got a little shot inside the windows left. You want something?
You want some of that?
Okay, yeah. Okay. So go ahead. You was going to rock. Go ahead.
No, we was talking about date rape.
You okay with bourbon?
I've never had it, but I will have it today.
Look, Shirley, you hear her say we talking about date rape. She like, I want some.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, what happened?
I'm in charge. Go to Rock. You said you was going to Rock.
I'm like Bill Cosby. Rock, when you were shooting this film, bro, did you to see what it come out to right now today? Did you believe it would look how it looked?
Well, of course.
Okay, well, yeah, that wasn't the answer I was looking for, Rock. You must be like, nah, I really like the amazing how we. No, I'm just joking, but that's dope.
Nah, I mean, again, I know Melody, and working with Big G. When we put our minds together, we gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
So his whole story was every day we was on the phone was what the fuck you got me into?
Well, yeah.
Now I mean, and me, I'm like, I'm gonna put my mind to whatever we gotta do. So that's how I figured it out.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Rock. Thank you. And between Rock, Sterling, and Glenn, they all got the same type of glasses, so I know they had the same focus. With that being said, but so. Can you name what was one of your most funnest parts while you're shooting, or most memorable parts while you're shooting?
Definitely Princess.
Okay. Oh, the tall blonde.
Yes.
I like her.
Yeah. So it was
talking about dog. We talking about earlier.
Yeah. So it was one point where we was outside and we was outside getting ready to go inside the scene. But, two Mexican boys was riding on a bike, and one of them was like, "Oh, Sweat. It's a boy. It's a boy."
Yes. They rode past us like, "That's a boy."
And I would be like, and it's all balls, right? All balls. All balls. So while you was on set, now when you was in the hospital bed because you were laying on your side, like, what was you thinking about? Did you think like hopefully you don't pray you don't fart or nothing like that? No.
This is the shit you thinking about?
Exactly. That's where he goes.
No, I'm saying that because Sterling, how many times, because I know you deal with old white people, right? So how many times have you dealt with people and they with the pass gas and act like shit ain't happened?
I do that as a director.
Ain't that about a bitch? Shout out to Farty McDuck.
Farty McDuck.
That's a new name.
Hey, normally on the set, I'm paying everybody, so if I fart, it's gonna be good.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna complain. You know what I mean?
They be like, fuck that lunch. I'm done. I had enough wind. So
I don't know what'll be coming out your stomach, dog, but it ain't like that bad. Dang, what's up with you, dog?
I'm sorry. Look, Sterling, I like to have fun on my shows, and anybody know I like to have fun. But we got a serious topic today. Today's topic is, do you believe that the black man is born in the design to fail?
That's rough.
I don't.
No.
I'm talking about in America eyes, not like, take for instance, I tell anybody, everybody is born to die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But that little dot in between the birth and the little dash, how much information? That's big. Look at Big G that's tuned in. Look at him, boy, looking like Superfly Jenkins. What's up, though, Big G?
Who the fuck is
Superfly? Superfly Jenkins was Martin Lawrence's character on.
You're a terrible fucking comedian.
So everybody other than Miles is here on purpose?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, but G, when you and Sterling and Rock came together, what was your main thought? I know Rock said he was asking him like, what the fuck you got him into, but what was the whole mission of putting the right team together? What was you thinking when you decided to do so?
Well, in all honesty, it wasn't a question of putting the right team together. I've been fortunate enough to, Sterling is my cousin.
Okay.
We're family. So I signed Sterling to his first record deal. Mm-hmm. And we have been working together throughout all those years. So it was just a process of putting the pieces together. You know what I mean? It's like a championship team. You change in pieces until you get the right fit to where you can compete for a championship. So that's the same way with Street Noise, Rodimus, and Imagine. I knew the heads of both companies. I knew them well enough to know that if we joined forces, we would be that much stronger.
Well, that's dope because you putting a team together like this, and Rock is from Brooklyn. Maybe y'all can help the Nets out for next year because they need to put the right team. They need to put
crazy. We really don't give a damn about the Nets.
All right.
We are in the entertainment industry.
Well, that's what the ass whooping was the other day. It was entertainment. So, with Beautiful Noise, the soundtrack, who can we expect to hear?
Man, that's one of the baddest soundtracks you ever gonna hear. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
All right.
Yeah, you will hear from everybody pretty much that is a artist on the label, and you will hear a debut single from Miss Sonia Purdy that
give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She's singing or rapping, G?
She's singing.
Hey, do that fake clap again.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Air clap.
The other historical thing about this, when you were talking about the soundtrack, this is the first time a record label has made a movie with mainly their artists. No one has ever done that. You can go back Motown. You can go back the history of time. So this whole project was monumental. And it was thought out really well to be something that was different. And I guarantee you from now on, this is going to set some trends.
That's what's up. Sterling, I know working with Glenn, Glenn is a hard worker. And he makes sure that the job get done and he don't put his name next to nobody's unless he feel it's up to par.
Yes, sir.
So the integrity is put, the type of integrity that is placed in a Street Noise production, I always been top notch. So I just got a question for you, Sterling. How many times did Glenn push you to what you thought you couldn't get pushed no more?
He been pushing me ever since I was 17 years old.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this isn't anything new. I understand every time he pushed me, I gained something. I'd never been on a plane. I never thought I could be anything. I thought I was going to be on the streets my whole life. So him pushing me got me to Cali. These big companies I'm working for, when they think they push me, that ain't shit. I was used to that. So when he pushes me, it's a difference when a person pushing you with attitude or if they pushing you to make you better.
They're pushing you on purpose.
Right. If people pushing you to make you better and you scared of that, then your ass need to run.
Right.
Facts.
I totally agree. You got any question, Rick, with you? Because I want to just keep talking.
No, go ahead.
Well, I want to say that we added your hot tub scene from earlier today to the movie, to the end credits of the movie.
That's a great.
You did your whole motivational thing from the hot tub with the
But y'all didn't get the hair.
I didn't see that
Sterling,
hair.
Did you see my hot tub debut?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to my Facebook page and check it out. Hey, Glenn, what was your most memorable moment on set besides the Malachi? What was his name? What was the talk?
Princess.
Mm-hmm. Princess.
Did you say Malachi?
Yeah. What was your most memorable moment?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't have what I could call a most memorable moment, but I can tell you this: the whole experience was beautiful, and to see Black people respecting each other and working hard for one common goal. That's my get off. I mean, because even with the topic that you raised tonight, you couldn't even raise a topic like that if we do the things that we're supposed to do,
right,
and treat people the way that we're supposed to treat them. And when I talk about people, I'm not talking about anyone else's people. I'm talking about my people.
Most definitely. So that's why I raised the question is Black people. The reason why I brought that up because right now I can look on the screen and we have a total of 5 Black men. And from what I know and understand, these 5 Black men are actually everything that they said we wouldn't be. You feel me? And so we got to give ourselves credit to that. And when I say that's Sonya with her air clap. I don't know if she got that from her autism class.
No, that's a production clap.
Okay, I don't know if she was trying out for the autism jamboree or nothing, but
it's some other stuff going on in the air clap too. That's why I had to do it.
Let's get it together.
And I noticed that you noticed that. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
That's why I had to do it again last time. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I noticed that.
There's a lot going on with that hair clap.
It is.
Oh my God. Okay, so beautiful noise, May 13th, red carpet at 7 p.m. Correct?
Yes.
Right. At the Bel Air Luxury Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta get the tickets. Glenn, tell them where can they purchase the tickets.
Well, it's real simple. You can, if you know any of the cast members or connected in any kind of way, you can reach out to any cast member. You can also call 218-506-8368, and we will put the tickets in your hand. If we have to deliver them to you at your job, at your home, if you want to come to our offices, we'll make it easy for you to have a ticket if you want one.
That's dope. And so Glenn, I would say this again because a lot of our viewers, they work at Chrysler and they don't know how to spell that good or comprehend. So can you say that phone number one more time?
The phone number.
This nigga said spell. He's talking about numbers. Out of control.
I'm sorry.
Out of control.
They can't spell numbers.
Yeah, I mean, most people can't spell numbers.
Let me do it real slow so the engineer can maybe put it up on the screen. To get tickets or get ticket information, call 218-506.
I like how you cued the engineer.
Hey, did he though?
218-506. 8368. We'll get the tickets to you.
Okay.
He's like, dog, if you on the screen right now, punch these numbers in, nigga.
He's like, maybe get your lazy ass engineer to go ahead and put the numbers up while I'm talking to him. Because he don't want to say it. 218. 218? Yep, 218, area code 506, right, G?
Yep.
Last four.
8368.
Okay, 8368. Yeah. While we over here asking him, Rock right here. You know the number. No.
Right. Hey, so I do have a question. So the premiere here is happening May 13th. So are you guys also going to do a premiere in LA?
Well, Rock, you can take that.
I mean, definitely. We gonna do one in Brooklyn, New York, hopefully next. Okay. And then from there we gonna do California. Gotcha. And wherever else it proceeds to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we gonna do. For sure. And definitely gonna be streaming after that somewhere special.
So the reason, so when you think about G and you think about Sterling and you think about what you add to the team, I definitely, like I said, the things that I do know about you or heard about you and the things I know about G and things I heard about Sterling, I think all y'all can do is win.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean? All y'all can do is win. And it will be shown. That's a Saturday or Friday night?
It's a Friday,
It's a
May
Friday,
13th.
May 13th. It will be shown, the Street Noise and Imagine and Rock. What's your production name, Rock?
Rodimus Entertainment.
Rodimus Entertainment is definitely going to be in the building. Sterling did a great job, Sterling, doing your thing. You feel me? I don't know how you work with the camera, working with Princess, but it's been hard for me to keep recording because I be when he said when he leave that alone. Just that no, because that shit was funny as hell. It was. It threw me for a whole fucking loop.
Oh, listen, he really got into his character.
Yeah,
he was a lot of fun.
Yeah, y'all definitely got to see this movie. Y'all definitely got to see this movie.
The cast and crew gelled so well together, and it was a beautiful experience, honestly.
And seeing Luce on stage, I mean, on camera, on set, acting with Melody, I thought that was dope. I think Glenn is a genius for bringing them two together. And they look like. Would you say, G?
In on that?
Would you say? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You were asking everybody what was their best moments.
Yes.
Not cause Luce is my cousin, but when you write something and you direct something, when somebody brings it to life, you kind of melt into the scene. And I'm sitting there filming and directing, and Luce was getting off like that, a parking lot scene. And the scene drew me into the movie so deep. You know, and this was his first lead. See, it's not like he's done parts, but with him and Melody, they had to carry a whole movie. People don't understand. That's a hell of a job. And, when I'm saying, I had to call Glenn, even Sonia had worked with me once before on my TV series. But some of these people, they step their game up like a whole nother level. Carl, you know, these people know, really, you got to see it yourself. And they were under duress. Y'all flown on a plane before. You need at least 2 days just to chill out after you fly somewhere.
Especially switching time zones,
yeah.
I mean, people were up
right
early and to bed late, and people got out. I mean, it Luce and Melody. I tell people, I think it's the hip hop love story of this decade. I think that's really
dope.
Damn, that's dope.
That's a lot of praise. Give a round of applause for that.
And so I got a question too, Sterling. Obviously, you out in LA, out in Cali, and Rock, you in Brooklyn, right? So, for us, for Detroit filmmakers or Detroit films, how important is it to start shooting outside of Detroit? Because like so many Detroit filmmakers and Detroit movies, and they only made in Detroit. So like, how important is it to start branching out and shooting on location in other cities and states?
I don't think that's as important as having a great story.
There you go. Give him a round of applause for that, goddamn.
We fall into the category we try to have. And Glenn and Rock told me when I was writing this, they was like, we don't want the same old shit. Okay, they were like, look, we don't want, this can't be predictable. This is what we want to do. And so that's what happens sometimes when we're in the city, because we only see certain things in the city. You have to go other places to see other things that have more topics to write about. And so that is what you find when you just stay within the city. You just don't have as much. Everything is going to be the same regurgitated story. Something happened in the hood and this blah, blah, blah. Every scenario has already been covered. you got to do something different so people say, oh, that's different.
Yeah. And I know you.
But what I can see, no, you was knocking. This is radio. Don't stop tapping on the thing.
I was saying,
stop tapping on the thing. So
I'm gonna take her high chair away from her. Go ahead.
Whatever.
You can't take
One of the things that I did get from this film, and I think that we do need to have here in Detroit, is when you're in LA or you're in Atlanta or Houston, they have locations where you can have multiple sets filmed in that one location.
Well, that's definitely
Whereas in Detroit, you know, it's kind of like we on the block.
Yeah.
We definitely got to be here in this particular office where you actually have a building that we can go from the hospital. We can go to that. We can get on this. Absolutely. So here in Detroit, I do believe we need to bring that for sure, so that we can bring that variety to our films.
Definitely. But you see, but you see, for me, I come from New York, so we not. The way I see it is like we do web series. You know what I mean? So Detroit, y'all do movies compared to New York doing web series.
Well,
you know
there's a group online
called the shit in the web series joint.
The New York Film Room.
Money and Balance.
Yes, dog.
Yes.
Yo, that shit turned me on the web series, bro. Money and Balance. All right,
you got too excited.
I did my shit.
You really did. You went and hitting shit and everything. I swear to God, if you would have got up and twerk, I would have left this motherfucking room.
You doing way too much.
Anyway,
with a hot tub, time machine looking at
Exactly. He all in the hot tub.
Hey, hold on, Glenn. I know this is all about beautiful noise, right?
Yes, let's get back to it.
Glenn, did you see me in the hot tub, brother?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
I thought that was playing. Y'all serious?
Oh no, that really happened.
That really happened. So we'll talk about the later, Sterling. Maybe y'all can get me in the movie. Call me Hot Tub Tommy, and we can make it work. But
I want to chime in on what the brother asked about the different cities. You know, Beautiful Noise is more than just a motion picture.
Okay.
It is also to promote unity and inclusion. And taking the cast to California to do the film was several layers to it. First, we wanted to show the artists and the actors that we could make a film in Hollywood. That's the first thing.
Got you.
The second thing was that we could do it together. We could have a great time doing it. And after we get into post, we can go through the painstaking process of making the film what it should be. But we can do all these things together. And I think, hats off to the Detroit filmmakers. But what I don't like that's going on in Detroit as it relates to filmmaking is that everybody is clicking up and not wanting to give opportunity to
other people. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Glenn.
So that's the thing here.
Yes, it's a point to where they didn't click. Somebody then got an advantage of something, then they start gravitating to those people more. Then they start ass kissing more, and it's a whole bunch of people who don't understand the process of life, an ecosystem. Everything goes off of an ecosystem, and things need to feed off of other things. You feel me?
And Detroit is doing really well in independent films right now, and the music industry.
Yeah.
So it would make sense.
It would behoove us not to work together.
I was gonna say behoove and shit. But
I learned that word. I learned that word yesterday. It's behooved. I behoove.
But we gotta be mindful that people should be getting roles based on their talent.
Yes, all day.
And not based on who knows what girl got the biggest booty.
Bro, say that shit again, because there's some motherfuckers who can't act, who keep getting roles. I ain't gonna say no name.
Well, Glenn, you know, there's an old saying that say if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're bound to get your hair cut, right? Sometimes a lot of these people wind up getting roles because they was just around being there, so they win by a particular default. But I do agree with you that we need to really focus on the talent and not the likes, not the persona that they may lead off, because it could lead you down to the wrong alley. You know what I mean? And then I tell anybody, when you focusing on to have vision is great. You know what I mean? A lot of people just don't have the vision. And then when you're able to find a team like Sterling, Rock, and Glenn, and they got people who they're attached to, they got great talent like Sonya, Luz, Melody, One Mo. When you got those type of talents, and you're dealing with those people, you have to really give yourself a pat on your own goddamn back for at least accomplishing it and making it go through.
Yeah, for sure. I just got one more question. I guess so you was able to wrap up production in 7 days, which is obviously phenomenal. Project came out the way you wanted it to come out. So I guess the natural question is like, what's next? It sounds like y'all had like a organic thing that really worked. So I'm knowing that y'all working on something else. So like, what's coming up?
Well, the one thing after they left, me and Glenn and Rock still had a lot of work, so it wasn't over.
Right.
They were just gone, and then we were still painting the picture. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And then I don't know how well you know Glenn and Rock, but when we talk about promotions and marketing, hey, that's their world. So when we all agreed, when each one of us were doing what we need to do, let them be strong at that time. Like right now, I don't even want to talk to Glenn and Rock about what's going to be the next project, because this is their time to shine and get this movie where it needs to go. You know what I mean? They don't need to derail. You know what I mean? It's like they go to the free throw line. I say, shoot a 3-pointer. We ain't there. It's their time to be able to lock in, and they ain't going to do it anyway. If I call one of them and start saying, hey, I got this new thing I was thinking about, I'm going to tell you what both of them going to be like. They're going to be like, motherfucker, get off the phone. You know what we got to do to prepare the 13th.
You did Glenn whole motion. I know that. He'd be like, motherfucking Doc. Yeah, so I got you.
Shout out to Sterling. That's Hollywood code word for he already got the next script wrote.
Right.
The thing of it is that it's a great question, because I can tell you this. There's always something in the works with this team. Because this team is so gifted in so many areas that it would not even be honest to tell you that something else is in the works. But being an independent company, you know, we realize that our resources are limited. Right. So what we do is it's all hands on deck. When we commit to a project, it's all hands on deck. Each one of these cast members, they did a great job as actors, but now they have to put on their promotion cap.
Right, for sure.
They have to put on their sales cap. Right. And we have to sell this thing to the public. Right. So, you know, with just being honest about our company, I'm very proud of the team, but we got to finish this out. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We got to get this to the end. And then we can go back into production mode.
That's what's up. Go ahead.
I got all kind of motherfucking questions.
Go ahead.
So I know that before we was talking about you know how it is in Detroit, like you got kind of like you clicked up sort of like a fraternal order. I know that you want to include everybody, but even if you go back to one of the filmmakers that I admire, which is Spike Lee, even in his origination, I mean, you're looking at damn near the same cast members like in every fucking movie. So like he created that fraternal order too. So like even with this, I know we not go talk like real far into the future, but you got a cast and you got people that's working, you know, your team that's really working well. Are you considering like keeping them like that same group of people for the next few go arounds? You know
we got some new prospects.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a lot of new prospects and a lot of different people. So
Gotcha.
I believe we're very strategic in what we do, and we're going to use who we need to use for what we need to use them for.
Yeah. This kind of leads Rice over here.
Yeah, I mean,
we might produce something 6 months from now that was written 3 years ago. You won't know that, but it's something that we've already, you know, thought about. We're watching you now for something we might be doing 6 months from now.
Right.
So we're going to use who we need to use for the the purpose we need them for. And so our team is locked.
Yeah.
And so we're going to make sure they're working no matter what.
Got you.
I like Glenn is looking like a proud dad right now. Sonya, go ahead, Glenn. Go ahead.
I mean, to be honest with you, I always feel when I look at my team and the members of our team, I always feel pride, and that's what I'm working for. It's not about the money for me. It's not about the fame. It's about looking at the people that we have assembled and pushing them to the tip top of their talents.
That's right.
Because if we do that, we're going to win, period.
No doubt.
Most definitely.
Period.
So, we're about to come to a close. I really appreciate y'all for coming.
Hold on. If that's
I'm not closing. I'm not closing now. We about to come out. We about to come to our closing, but I just want everybody to know it's not an easy thing to go through your vision. It's not easy to take on a large load and accomplish it and finish it, get it done, bring it to the public, and get it ready for criticism. It's not as easy as most people think. No, yes, you can do your phone. You can do a movie on the iPhone. Yes, you can do a movie with a red camera, a green camera, a purple camera, black camera, however you want to do it. But the story, it has to be a story to tell.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And even more so, it's harder to put together a team and make that accomplishable.
Yes.
That's a word.
And I think Glenn is very masterful when it comes to picking up a team. You know what I mean? I learned some pointers from him, and I consider myself as one of those people who know how to really gravitate the right people and get the right team done.
Yeah.
So with that, y'all, I definitely want to give everyone the accolades when dealing with Beautiful Noise, because I know it was a short time, and she's doing air claps.
She toned it down.
Look at Glenn. Glenn, air claps, not air flaps. You're doing air flapping, you air flap. There you go, air clapping. Right. Okay. But the thing is, I'm proud of each and every one of y'all, part of y'all family that they got things done and took their orders properly and executed them. I got to give y'all that. Now go ahead, Q, ask your goddamn question.
No, so I just want to go. I want to go back again. All right, I want to go back again to something Rock mentioned earlier about how Brooklyn and New York period just had that sauce on web series. So obviously, the next question is, are we gonna bring that flavor back to Detroit? Try to do some web series here. Is that something y'all thinking about, or are we strictly with this team
films.
looking about movies? Yeah.
Good question.
I do this shit.
I owe you $5. You already sent the Cash App request. Go ahead.
I think that each member on this team will have the opportunity to express themselves creatively.
Mm-hmm.
And if a web series is meant to be for this team, we will do a web series. We're not above that.
Okay.
We just what we try to do is we try to play to the team member's strength. And with making Beautiful Noise, me as an individual, I learned some things that we should continue to do, and I learned some things that I don't think we should ever do again.
Got you.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? But the person that I looked up most in my career is Mr. Gordy.
Okay.
And Mr. Gordy had a uncanny knack for making sure that everybody on his team were talented, gifted people.
Man.
So, I don't want no dead weight on our team. I want people that can bring their ideals and their creativity, and we can examine them and say, hey, so-and-so got a great ideal. I think we should get behind it.
Yes.
And we talk about it, we strategize on it, and we go out and get it.
Dope. So before we get out of here, Glenn, this question I have to ask you, and maybe I worded it wrong, especially with this group of people. Not really wrong, but when you look at the accomplishment of black men of yesteryear versus today, some would say there's not that much of a difference. But what I would ask you, if you had one request to bring black men together more, what would it be?
Is that to me?
Right? That's a
Is that
tough
to
one.
me?
Yeah, he said.
Yes, for you.
Hey, did nobody want that question? Like, yeah, he like,
I
yeah,
mean,
he said you shit.
I mean, it's not a tough question at all. I mean, it's just a question that people are scared to deal with. But I think that if people would even just look at the example of how we moved to make beautiful noise, I think really, and I'm not promoting the music right now, the film right now.
Right.
If people just looked at what we did as Black people, being unselfish and putting the team first. We didn't
Right.
care about where the money came from. We didn't care who had the most, who had the least. We didn't care about any of those things. All we cared about was starting something together and finishing it together and still having our respect in place after we did it. That's what we cared about.
That's a good goddamn answer. Sterling, same question to you.
I think us working together kind of rekindled my faith in Black men working together again.
Okay.
We saw Black men work together when we came up. All the stores in our neighborhood, you remember this, man. All the neighborhood stores was on. We used to support them. I think if I would say something, it wouldn't be so much as the men, but to the people. Like support what we do. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like people will say to me, they'll be like, "Oh, you work at Paramount." But when I got a movie out, they'll say, "Congratulations, you work at Paramount." Okay, I've been working there for years. I give a fuck. That's their company. But when I have a movie out, they won't say congratulations.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's a bigger accomplishment. You know what I mean? When I'm doing these movies, so mentality to change people to support us, because we can't have businesses if our people don't support us.
Very true.
Right.
So, Rock, of course, you're not gonna get left out of that question. What do you think?
Personally, I think it's happening now.
There you go.
As we talking about it, and as we building, and as we growing, we coming together and we uniting. Beautiful Noise was a process. This podcast is a process.
Most definitely.
We just got to keep the work, like he said. We got to keep pushing as people. You know what I mean?
I totally agree. So I know you don't have the plights of a Black man, but definitely as a Black woman, of course. I
sleep with Black men, so I can definitely tell you that.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I like how you led with that.
Yes.
I like how you led with that.
So I do know something about Black men. I think it's very layered.
I sleep with Black men.
It's very layered.
Damn.
And it's historically we've this country has done its best to try to break Black men and try to diminish them. Black men have been strong since creation. And so who they are, what they are is embedded in them. We don't expose it enough. We don't nurture it enough. We don't just care for it enough. And so I think at this point in time, we're starting to get back to a place that we're starting to realize its benefit. Black men are, they're the kings. And so if the king is right, everything else is set.
Oh my God, Glenn over there making robots. That's what Glenn over there.
Glenn ain't making robots. Glenn giving up knowledge.
I know. Glenn over here made Sonya perfect.
No. That was so eloquently put.
It was.
If the king is set and the king is right, I think.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta go against the grain because you're right.
Oh shit! There
right.
we go.
Bro, hold up. Hey, watch this. We got how many men? 5 or 6?
Mm-hmm.
Tell the truth. How many women do we meet that actually treat us like that? Y'all on here?
It's not a
lot. Sonya got the crown right now. She got the
That's
crown.
why we was just so excited.
Right. The first thing they did when we had all these businesses, what did they do? They took the jobs and the business away from us. Who did they give the damn jobs to?
Women.
There you go. You know why? So they can look down on us, and that's what they do. You see what I'm saying? So when they learned that we are kings, like we treated them like the queens that they are, when we can get that respect, then we're gonna be amazing. Because every king needs a real queen, a real one.
And I think we're learning that. We're learning that. And so as women, there are more women that value you guys as kings. It's just like the same way. We're not acknowledged enough. If we're not on Instagram and Facebook shaking our butt, tight
crazy.
stomach and whatever, contoured up and whatever, if we're not doing that, we're not even acknowledged for even appreciating you. So, it's vice versa. So I think...
Real men ain't after that. They want a real woman. It ain't about, he know when he get home. Each one of us know when we get home and that woman take off all that makeup, we know what she really is. That don't fool a real man. We not after that.
But that ain't who we publicly
No. Even most real women ain't even on social media. They don't even care about what the people on social media.
True. I think it takes a real woman to have a falcon or eagle on her chest too. So shout out to all my...
It's a heart with wings.
I wasn't even talking about you. See,
because
they ain't made no sense. Thank y'all. What'd you say, Glenn?
Beautiful noise.
I'm not disagreeing with anything that anybody's saying, but here's the thing: progress. It took us a long time to get in this condition, and it's going to take us time to get out of it. So, I agree to a point, because a queen can't be a queen if the king don't know how to lead.
Woo! Say that. Praise God. Praise God.
Yeah. So, we got to take responsibility as men.
Mm-hmm.
Women want to be led by me.
By you, by
me.
I thought you said by me.
Like really, women want to be led by me. Because I'm going to take you to the promised land.
You can say it that way if you want to. I'm a man.
Hey, look, I'm going to take them to the promised land. No, thank you, G, for bringing your team to podcasting right here on Girth. Girth is definitely one of those fun men shows where we're able to show our emotions and tell people the truth. And from one black man to another, Q, Sterling, Rock, y'all definitely doing your thing. And thank you, Sonya, for giving appreciation to black men. And I gotta give shout out to the one on the ones and twos to bring us to you, whether it be on your phone, tablet, at home, on your computer, none other than our engineer of today, Mr. Dro. So
shout out to my dog.
That's yes.
The name of the show is called Girth. May 13th is the premiere for Beautiful Noise. The red carpet at 7 p.m. The movie is being shown at 8 p.m. So you better be on time. If you want ticket information, call 218-506-8368. That's 218-506-8368. And just because I know people went to Cass, Cody, and King, they all got C's.
Niggas always want to say something about Cat.
Anyway, call 218-506-8368. Get your tickets.
King the best motherfucker school in the whole city, though. I'm just saying.
Doc, you got your suit for the premiere?
Yep, I'm got my birthday suit. I'm just coming. I'm just coming with silicone clear silicone.
You with the hot tub outfit on.
What I do want to say, what we have done different with this premiere is, so we got the BBS boys who are bringing their cars.
Shout out.
They are really nice cars, fancy cars, all the souped up stuff. So for you car lovers, they're going to be there at the premiere right up front, and our cast and crew is acknowledging you as the guest. Okay. So we are going to be appreciating you, not just, being in our moment, our 15 minutes. Right. We're saying to you, we want to thank you. We appreciate you for supporting us. And then you get to come into the theater and just enjoy. It's going to be an amazing experience. We have merchandise. You can get the Beautiful Noise t-shirts, some with the cast, some that says Beautiful Noise, all of that. And so it's going to be a nice time.
That's dope.
Yes. It's your guy, Rodimus. Detroit, what up, though?
Yes.
He said, what up,
letting you know he got the t-shirt.
He said, what up, though, with the East Coast flavor. That's dope.
So Doc, when you get ready to walk the red carpet, you're going to hear you're going to hear it on the bullhorn or something. And coming down the runway right now, Doc, chill.
All right, Mr. Gout himself, Mr. Gout, Mr. Gout himself. God damn it! Shout out to everybody who's coming down. Don't forget, we definitely gonna be in the building. Shout out to everybody. This is definitely a Beautiful Noise podcasting takeover.
Doc, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Podcasting has been a great brother to us throughout this promotion, and we appreciate you.
Oh man, that's no problem.
We want you to buy tickets for your whole staff over there.
Yes. Thank you in advance.
That's the promotion card.
Thank you in advance.
It's no problem. I know y'all got kiddie sections and booth seats. I'm gonna be there. The whole family gonna be there.
Hey Doc.
Yo.
Doc, when we do concert dates, we usually have some comp tickets to make sure that you look out for me or I look out for you.
Right.
But with the theater, people need to understand that it's not the concert business.
It's not compromisable. It's not compromisable.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So listen.
All you entrepreneurs out there, bring your staff to the movie. Give them a day off and celebrate with us.
And treat them. God damn it. So with that note, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. We about to go out, but we gonna lead out with the trailer again. Rodimus, if you give the due diligence to introducing the trailer.
Yes, this is Beautiful Noise.
There we go.
He just found out about Prince, and he's headed your way.
Do you always look at stuff so negatively?
Even when I look at them positively, they always happen bad, so what's the use?
But how'd she get a high-profile lawyer like you to represent her?
But it looks like she has friends in high places.
I already lost your grandfather, your father, and your auntie to these goddamn streets.
Oh my God, Jordan, my mother said you would be a death of me.
Maybe you need to get out of Detroit too, Mel.
I think I'm gonna go to New York.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I'm gonna find you, Jordan, and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Sir, you can't go back.
Get the fuck out the way.
Hype girl by day and stripper by night. Jordan, that sounds like my dream life.
You're a princess?
You got a problem with that?
Sir, Master, get your hands off the lady, man. Where you see a lady? She ain't nothing but a stripper.
Let's go now. They on some bull up in here.
Let's fucking go. I'm sick of you. I'm the star. You just the hype girl.
You have to make a choice. Either you're gonna make her proud forever, or you're gonna break her heart.
I thought you liked me.
I do. But it's complicated.
Complicated is the story of my life.
I just came to meet his new project. You do know that's what you are, right?
Well, if that's what it takes to be in his life, then that's what I'll be.
What about this option? Go to LA, pursue your dreams.
Beautiful Noise may debut at #1 tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know fairy tales were an option here.
The only difference between a fairy tale and reality is simply believing that it's possible.
They are going to railroad that poor girl if nobody helps her.
Tempo.